Okay.
All right,
Uh,
continue.
do you think you will watch more TV or fewer TV programs or shows in the future?
Well, I think I'm not going to watch lots of TV programs in the future because I am not a big TV person. I am not a big fan of TV programs and all. Um, um, so I like to work outside, especially doing physical activities or working out in the gym. So that may be the reason I'm not going to uh, see a lots of TV programs in the future.
Okay, that's it, part one.
Okay. So, Jithin, can you choose the cue card, the one that's screenshot by Rashid, and you can ask that to Rashid, and then Rashid will give you another cue card too.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just try to change your name because I don't want to see I don't want to call you iPhone. Okay, there you go. Okay, so your cue card would be, Rashid, your cue card would be describe someone you know who has started a business.
Yes.
And then, Jithin, can I ask you to set your timer for Rashid?
2 minutes.
Yes, but 1 minute for preparation. So that's your cue card and then your bullet points, who this person is, what work this person does, why this person decided to start a business, and explain whether you would like to do the same kind of work as this person. So your 1 minute. So do you wanna start the timer now, Jithin? For
Yeah,
Rashid?
I can start the timer.
Yeah, 1 minute for preparation, and then after that, tell Rashid that it's time for him to start, and that's 2 minutes.
Okay.
By the way, Jason, I think you mentioned that, or not mentioned, but I think I tried to look at your profile and you live in London, Ontario.
Yes.
Okay. So you currently reside in London, Ontario.
Pardon me.
You currently reside in London, Ontario.
Yes, currently live in London, Ontario.
I see. Not very far from me. I live in Ottawa.
Yeah, I saw that.
Mm.
In your
So we have the same time zone, and Rashid is, so now
I'm
is 12:40. Yeah, Rashid, go ahead.
I'm now living Noakhali in Bangladesh, where I study here in a university.
Oh, okay. So now your time is up.
Yeah.
And then you can start speaking, please.
Okay. I know a person who is doing online business. His name is Hafiz. He's doing online seller he usually sells some products like honey and these types of products. He's doing this as a part-time as a part-time job in online. He is my known known friend. He is doing this besides his study. So this business helps him to study, helps him to cope with his studies, and it gives the study fees and many other things, like he earns money from this business, and he send it to his home family, and he spent this money, business money, for his own personal uses, and usually do this job business online, so he doesn't need any shops, or he doesn't need any time to uh, for for uh, for the shops, so he can usually use his phones for the business, use his phones for the business, and he normally do
Oh,
sorry,
time is up.
I'm not prepared. uh,
That was good. That was good. The only thing I noticed, or I remember, I did not take note. Normally, I would take note, but I'm not ready prepared also for this session. Although I already planned to do it, but anyways, you said about he uses this money, business money, for
for
personal.
for personally, he's
You
sending this money to help his family.
okay? All right. Yeah, and that's really nice. I feel like it's a good thing. I'm talking about the business of your friend because this is very smart. You don't need a physical place where you do your business. You don't have to rent or buy a place, a location,
Yeah.
and or pay staff to help you. But you are doing this online, and the good thing about online business is you can take it with you anytime, anywhere you go.
Anyway,
Yeah,
exactly.
so that's really good. All right, now so it's Jithin's turn to have his cue card, and can you provide something else, Rashid? I know that was from you, but I think there is only one cue card there. So, well, I can also, well, let me browse my phone, and I think I can give you. Actually, what about you, Jithin? Do you have anything to say about Rashid speaking?
Um, I'm just thinking about the fluency part because I couldn't able to listen clearly. I don't know is the mic problem or is it related to the fluency anyway. If he speak little bit louder and clearly, which is good, it's audible to the clearly audible to the examiner.
Okay. Yeah. I think also there is a difference between an actual or a face-to-face conversation than like this. I know there are speaking tests that would be done also on the computer or not in person, but usually you do it in person, even though you are taking the test.
In our
Computer.
country, in British Council, sorry, in British Council, they usually take speaking test by computers in video conference.
Really? Because even though here, even though you do your test on the computer, you still do it, your speaking is separate. Like you still do it in person. I don't know. Yeah. So I'm gonna Okay, I'm gonna give you, there is, yeah, I just sent to our group, describe a street market in your city and your bullet points. Where is it? So funny, this thing. Anyways, what can you buy there? What is it famous for? And how you feel, there's this spelling mistake, how you feel about it. Now I'll give you, Jitin, I'll give you 1 minute preparation and then I'll let you know when to start. Okay. I'll step out a little for a bit and then I'll be back. I'm giving you 1 minute and when it's done, I'll tell you, okay?
Okay.
Okay, time is up and your 2 minutes starts now, Jitin. Starts now.
The market is located at the right at the center of the London downtown. So now I am talking about the market. It's in the Canada, London, Ontario. Actually, it's at the downtown. It's a very big market called Covenant Market. Um, they have lots of stuff there. It's like most of them are groceries. We can get the spices there, groceries, and food court. Food court is the main attraction because food court, that is the famous attraction in the market. Uh, because we can get lots of foods from around the world. They have Turkish food, Afghani food, um, English foods, some area has having a Indian food. Um, Many people visited that place that I know because everyone likes go there and just enjoy with their family over there for a few hours. The main thing is the different variety of food. People can easily try many varieties of food from one place. That is the huge attraction. Apart from that, they are selling
Okay,
some other.
time is up. All right. So how do you feel, Jitin?
I just started. So I think I couldn't able to. I did not talk much more fluently. I
There's
feel like
always,
something like that.
yeah, there's always room for improvement, even though we feel like, oh, I did well, but no matter what, we always have room for improvement, or we always have things to improve.
Yeah.
And I didn't really notice anything. I know that you followed the bullet points in your speaking, which is good because then it would be easier for you to what to talk about next. But I've learned also that it's not really necessary to follow the bullet points as long as you are talking, you are in the context, yeah, like you are talking about this in this case, the topic is street market. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know you mentioned the place, but I didn't notice about the specific, like which street, which
Okay.
is, yeah, maybe well, like I said, you can talk. It's not necessary to really mention everything what's in the bullet points, but as long as you are in the context, you are in the topic. Also, guys, I prefer not to give too much feedback, because I believe that we ourselves are the best feedback. If we listen to how we speak and what are the things that we need to improve, that's a lot better than listening to someone who is, I'm also not a native speaker. I know I can speak English. I've been speaking English for many, many years, but still I know that I can still make mistakes. So it's better. And I know you're in your level, guys, to be able to, or to have that requirement of IELTS, that means you are in a level that's really like you understand English, you understand the grammar, you know pronunciations, although there are other things that you need to improve. But when you listen to yourself, you know what mistakes you did and how you can improve it. I don't know if I make sense, but but there you go. That's my feedback. Okay, so I'll just give you I'll just give you a few part 3 questions, and then we'll wrap it up, and we will do it again on Wednesday. Okay?
Okay.
Wednesday is, I think, an hour later. So this one is 12 noon here in Ottawa, and I think with Jithan we have the same time. But Wednesday would be an hour later, 1 o'clock. Okay?
Okay.
Okie dokie. So now for part 3 questions, I'll ask first Rashid. Rashid, so your question would be, what kind of jobs do young people not want to do in your country?
Sorry. Hello.
Yes, I'm here. Are you there? Are you
Yes.
okay? Okay.
So I don't understand. So please, can you tell me
Of
another time?
course. What kinds of jobs or what types of jobs do young people not want to do in your country?
Okay. Young peoples usually do many works, but they don't want to do some jobs like delivery jobs and other things, which is so physical. And there are also many physical works which is not interested by, which is not interested by the young people. They chose some jobs which is suitable for them, and uh, they want to do these jobs for a long time and earn money.
Okay. Okay, I'll just give you some tips. When the question like this, when it's like this, what kinds of jobs? So it means plural, right? Plural. So you cannot mention all of them, right? Otherwise, it takes you whole day to talk about these things. So
Okay.
if I'm the one answering, I would just say directly, like, okay, the types of jobs there are many, but I can name 2. So, and then I would just start like maybe heavy or let's say construction jobs. And let's say what else? Retail jobs. Okay, let's say, okay, construction jobs, construction work and retail work. Those are the two
Retail.
that I can mention. And the reason why they don't want it, for example, for construction work, it's because it's too physical and it's heavy. And retail, another thing is retail work. They don't want to stand all day without sitting down. It's just too much for them. They would prefer to play games. So it's direct to the point. You can give your opinion and the reason why. And
Okay.
and maybe you can give also an example. For example, my neighbor he used to work in construction and he stopped because this and that.
It's too physical, like.
Yeah, it's too much for him. It's heavy load. Okay. Now, the next question. So I'll give you one more and then I will take care of Jitin. So the next question, who is best at advising young people about choosing a job? Teachers or parents? Who?
Who is going to answer this? Me?
You, Rashid.
Okay, okay. Can you please
Okay, I'll give
again?
what is best at advising young people about choosing a job? Who is best at advising young people about choosing a job? Teachers or parents?
Okay, teachers and parents are very important in our lives. Teachers can guide us which is good and which is bad for us. In the other way, parents are also are guided us in many ways. uh, I think the teachers uh, teachers will help us very much for choosing a job than parents, because they are expertise in many sectors and they know many things, so they can guide us in many different ways, which is suitable for me, because they know what I am able to do in job sector, so they can suggest us a good uh, job for me.
Okay, sounds good. Now, let's take Jitin. Jitin, your turn. So your question is, do you agree that many people nowadays, okay, your question is about work and life balance. I think it's related to Rashid's question. So do you agree that many people nowadays are under pressure to work longer hours and take less holiday?
Yes, of course. I'm totally agree with that opinion. Nowadays, many employees, especially people who are working in the IT sector, they are under the stress with their work. We recently heard the Twitter CEO told their employee they have to work more hours in order to maintain their job, which means at least a day, in a day they need to work more than 12 hours. And I don't know the exact timing, exact time, because I know that is a more hours. Usually we are working, especially in Canada, we are working 8-hour shift, but they some employers insisted employees to work more hours. They lead to create a more stress on the employee's life, which impact their daily life, their activities. It also impact their family life too.
Okay, so your next question, and this is the last, and we can wrap it up. What is the impact on society of people having a poor work-life balance?
Could you please say it again.
Okay, what is the impact or the effect on society of people having a poor work-life balance?
What is the society?
What is the
I,
effect on the society? What
oh,
is
okay. Effect. As I said earlier, it may affect their mental, physical, and social life. Mental means if they want to work more time in the working atmosphere, which produce more stress, more tension, you know, more problem to their mind. Apart from that, physical is one another problem. If some people are sitting, especially if we consider example as an IT people, they are sitting in front of the computer for a long time, it may create more pressure on their back, or it may affect their lifestyle disease. They are prone to lifestyle diseases because they are not getting any activity. So that is another reason. Then social, social impact also they have, because they are not going outside, because they are not getting time to go outside or mingling with other friends or their family or immediate people, which also lead to more stress to the employees. That may lead to, sometimes that may lead to, if it continues along, sometimes it may lead to depression or that kind of psychosocial psychological disorder.
okay? All right, guys. So thank you for joining, and we'll do it again on Wednesday. If you guys are available, then just feel free to join. I will always post an announcement in our group chat. So, and now also for this session, I will post the link so that you can watch yourself and try to maybe notice what are the things that you need to improve. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, bye for now.
Bye.
And Rashid, have a good night. And for Jithin, have a good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Rita.
Okay,
Okay.
thanks.